Hi guys, Swan is here, back again for another live stream. In this one then, it is a preview, but it's also a transfer deadline day stream. You don't get these too often. Of course, in 2 hours' time, the transfer window ends for the summer until January, so there won't be any more confirmed signings. So you'll have to do with the squad which you have at your proposal until January. Some people think, the summer transfer window being open when the season starts is a good thing. Some people think it's not a great thing. For me, I like it being open, but it does affect some players, as we've seen in Swansea City shirts. So, with the window set to end in 2 hours, we're still waiting to find out if Swansea City will make one or two more moves, and I'll let you guys know on that as soon as I find out myself. But yeah, welcome to the stream. If you could smash a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, get in your live comments in the chat as well. I'm just going to load something up on Twitter just so I can find out. About the rumours as well. So if I do get a notification about something, I can tell you guys very quickly. Hello, Olivian Army. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Hello, Covenant Chant. I'll read that out in 1 minute now, mate. So give me 2 seconds. There we are. That should be all good. So right, let's see what you have said then. Of course, like I said, it is transfer deadline day. Hey Reese, can't believe I saw you yesterday. We were a bit unlucky. You played quite a good few minutes here and there, but I suspect in football just need to stop conceding goals. Yeah, good to meet you, mate. Hopefully you had a safe journey home. But yeah, frustrating that we conceded so late. But overall, football performance was quite good, and Martin changed it tactically yesterday. Brought Jay Fulton in, who was like a midfield free pro up front by himself. Obafemi was obviously dropped, so yeah, you could see what he was doing, but yeah. Point at the end of the day is better than a loss in it. But yeah, according to reports, Swansea City is set to sign a right back before the window ends in just in 2 hours. Apparently, Finn Stevens, a Welshman from Brentford, 19 years old, a right back at the Premier League side, is set to come in at Swansea City. So yeah, positive. I did say in July, I was replying to someone on Twitter, and I said to the guy on Twitter that Finn Stevens would be an excellent signing if we couldn't get Christian Led. And there is, for some reason, I can't see a comment, so I'm just going to refresh my thing because I think it's frozen. Not frozen on screen, it's just I can't see any of your comments. So I'm just going to turn this around quickly. I'm just going to refresh because I can't see anyone's comments. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I am back and it's refreshed. Sorry about that. For some reason, no one's comments were coming through. So now I can actually go into the comments. Like I said, I'm only on my phone today, so you might see my finger come across now and again, which could be annoying. But right, now this will be a live stream. 30 people in here, welcome to the stream. But like I said, Finn Stevens is going to come and be a Swansea player, which is a good signing, which means now we've had 4 loans. So we can probably sign another loan in January as well. Patterson is going to stay, of course, he had some interest. But big news is Joel Pro, despite late interest from Leeds United, he'll be staying at the club. How Joel Pro still Swansea player, I don't know. Same with Obafemi. Swansea and Burnley couldn't agree a fee in the end, which is good for us. No Pro stay, mate. Thanks very much for the donation, Creative Skills. Really do appreciate that. I won't put you on the bottom today because you're already on there, but for the next stream, I'll just add your total on, mate. Thank you so much for your support. Really does appreciate it. Thank you very much for tuning in by. No, we'll go on to the preview later. Let's just stick on to the deadline. So if you've got any questions about deadline day, get them in. Obviously, he goes to Burnley at Conor Robertson. No, he's not going to Burnley now, mate. Apparently, Swansea wanted about £12 million. So realistically, wouldn't have to be 12 million up front. It'd probably be like 9-10 million up front with a few add-ons. But Burnley were offering like 4 million plus like 6 add-ons. It was just a stupid deal for us to accept. So yeah, fair play for the club not accepting. And look, Obafemi, even though we did get benched yesterday, it's very rare that anyone plays 46 games in the Championship. So, he'll be up and firing very, very soon. And like I said, you could definitely tell Pro and Obafemi's form has, not been great on August because of all the transfer speculation. So on Saturday now, against Queen's Park Rangers, the first game of the window isn't open. I just hope we go firing and the players are confident because I thought we played quite well yesterday. Opinions on Callum Robinson's over Cardiff. Quite a lot of money, isn't it? 1.5 million. Not really an out-striker. So I don't know if it's going to solve your striking issues. Yes, he is better than what you've got up front, but again, Robinson is a wide man who can play up front. I don't know. I think Cardiff needed an out-and-out striker, but be interesting how he does under Steve Morrison's system. And you're paying a decent fee for Callum Robinson as well. Can we sign the remarkable? I know Preston, 7 games, 7 clean sheets, only 2 goals, mind you. But again, when you have a good goalkeeper in Freddie Woodman's meant what happens. What do you think of a season you positive from the Bournemouth fan? Well, it's our season, mate. I was really positive. But as usual, as soon as I'm positive, we do crap. So maybe I should be a bit negative. But like I said, August is done now. Right. August for us wasn't great, was it? 1 win, few draws, a lot of losses, and out the cup. But the window is essentially shut because we're going to sign Finn Stevens, a right back from Brentford, which will help us massively going forward in terms of the wing backs. No one else is going to leave. Dan Williams left the club. Looks like Bennett's staying. Again, I'll talk about, if anyone puts a question about Bennett or Ogbetter, I'll mention that. But it's still a few players who aren't going to play who are still at the club, which is interesting. But yeah, keep your comments coming in, really enjoying the interaction. So at the end of the game, said, all right, as soon as I walked up the Congos, yeah, I remember you, Stefan, mate. Well done, going yesterday. Hey, still those are Swansea. Well, the reports, if they are to be true, like I said, Obafemi Pro will be staying. Looks like Bennett and Ogbetter will be staying as well, and they're not really wanted, so they'll probably be playing with, well, Ogbetter will definitely play the under-23s. Bennett, I don't even know if he's still in Swansea at the moment. The thing Swansea do is they don't sign big players to get who are worth one time. Yeah, but that's what you got to do in the Championship in a car. You've got to, make players big, essentially. It's just Championship. Unless you've got ridiculous funds like, Newcastle have, Manchester City, Man United, it's really hard to succeed in football with, buying ridiculous fees. What I think will happen in these 2 South Wales derbies, it's impossible to call, mate. Injury, suspensions. You're going to have to call it close to the time. All the best for the season. Went to Swansea last season with a good away day, good stadium. Cheers, Samuel. I'm not too sure what team you support. If you could let me know. Stephen Hughes says, what do I think will happen with Ben and Bennett? Now, there's still time. Of course, we could release them from their contracts. Could be free agents. I can't see that happening. I'm probably more disappointed with Bennett, to be honest, because he's a professional. You'd think, coming towards the end of his career, he'd want to, be at a club who are going to play him and just enjoy the last couple of years of his career. But instead, to me, it just looks like Bennett's more interested in, doing nothing and getting paid for it, which, is living the dream, really. So I'm a bit disappointed with Bennett. Again, high wages, no one was going to match it. So it's really annoying that we're going to be paying Bennett, over £20,000 a week to sit in the under-18s. And again, Ogbetter, Simon Shrewsbury, he's not even started a game for us in the league. He's still here. So yeah, transfer window's been decent. Like I said, signing Finn Stevens, who's Welsh, right back, quick, ticks all the younger Connor Roberts, essentially. But, we've still got some deadwood, which we needed to move on. Dan Williams also went to the new Saints earlier, which is a crap loan because he is way above the Cymru level. No offence to anyone who follows the Welsh side. Hello, Nathan. Callum Robinson to Cardiff, what do you think? I just give my thoughts. I think it's a decent signing, but I don't think he can really help you that much. I think he will chip in with a few goals, but he's not an out striker, and you're paying quite a lot of money for him when he's getting to the last of his career now. But like I say, he's better than what you've got, so good luck to him. Bournemouth, mate, love the limbs. Oh, yeah, let's not remind of Bournemouth last year, please. Do you think we'll sign Fitzhugh from Brentford? Yeah, it's basically confirmed now. Probably just getting the forwards done or something like that. I said in July, I literally quoted you on Twitter earlier. Someone said, who'd you sign right back? I said, if we can't get Christian led, I'd go for Finn Stevens. Ball knowledge. How was May up yesterday? Kept a clean sheet, didn't he? Personally, I think our team is decent. Only weakness is conceding goals in 90 minutes will cost us the end season. It comes with experience. Again, if you had someone like Ryan Bennett to come on, see a game out. But it's just not working that way at the moment. Of course, we do have a game Saturday. I'll touch on that in about 10 minutes' time. We'll go into the preview then. But of course, like I said, deadline day. So yeah, let me know what you think of our transfer business in the summer. We're going to assume Finn Stevens will sign over the line with no problems. So we've used 4 of the 5 loans you can use in the squad. Of course, we signed Matty Serranola, Oxo, Flex, keep forgetting his first name. Oxford Flex, Luke Cundle from Wolverhampton Wanderers, and of course Finn Stevens. So 4 loans, permanent signings. Of course, Joe Allen, who has been really awesome. He was fantastic yesterday, ran the show. Of course, he came in. Harry Darling, looks decent. Again, still adjusting to the league. Who else do we bring in? There's got to be someone else we brought in, surely. I'm probably forgetting someone. 100% happy with it, fitting the system. Still need another striker on top for cover. I want to know where the money's coming from now. Yeah, it is strange. It's it's big money. It is a big signing. It is championship proven, though, but interesting. No, I think Burnley have given up on Obafemi now, missed. Too late. Again, this is what I don't understand, right? Why are teams like Burnley only coming in for Obafemi a day before the window ends? Like, surely, if you wanted a player of Obafemi's quality who was going to start for you, you'd go in for him a couple of weeks before the deadline. Like, I don't know why clubs do it so late. I know everyone likes a deadline day signing. Like, yeah, I do. I'm guilty of that. But, it's better getting your business. Look at Spurs. Getting the business done early, looking good in the Premier League so far. I just don't understand why club don't do their business so much earlier. Terrible yesterday when Martin did not name a centre-half on the bench. Yeah, there's no one to name, though, because the only other centre-half he had was Brandon Cooper, but he's injured. So, yeah, you can't really say terrible when all the other centre-halves are either unavailable due to a clause in the contract which gives them more money, a.k.a. Bennett, or Cooper who's injured, and obviously Begbango was suspended. Armstrong, Orco, Flex, I need to remember that. Of course, none of the new signings made the debut yesterday either. Don't care what happens this season as long as we do the double again. Says Kai. No, we do know the Brandon Cooper situation, mate. He's injured. He's injured. Good goal for Perot this Stoke. Yeah, pretty decent, mate. Really good ball from Soranola, to be fair. We were good yesterday, just balled her again in the 90th. I know I sing a song that gets on your nerves, just gets on your nerves on... I don't know what you're on about, to be honest, Sean. But yeah, QPR Saturday. We'll touch onto the preview a little bit. Obviously, if you still got any more questions about transfers, I will carry them on. So if you've got any more questions or any breaking news stories about anything, get in the chat as well. So QPR, decent start to the season for them. Yeah, Sean, I'm going to time you up, mate. You're just being really weird tonight. Being really weird. I'm just going to block you permanently. Yeah, Sean, I've banned you permanently from the channel, mate. You've had too many chances now, so yeah, we won't be seeing you again. But yeah, QPR, decent start the season, bit shaky at the start, but they're starting to get some form. Really, really good win against Hull on Tuesday night. Ethan led, former lone player of Swansea City, of course, scoring. Elias Chair, what a fantastic goal. What a player he is, Elias Chair. They've got Chris Willock, Lyndon Dykes, Jimmy Dunn, Sen Dieng. They've got a really good squad. And of course, Michael Beale, new manager, a very young and upcoming coach. Yeah, I'm excited to see what QPR can do this season. Like I said, really impressed with Led signing. We know what he can do. Maitland in Southampton. Thanks to Goody for letting me know about that one. But yeah, QPR dangerous side. They beat us in the last game of the season 1-0, which was a dead rubber at the end of the day, but I thought they played quite well. Be an interesting game. Be a very interesting game. We're still looking for a first home win this season. Very poor at home we've been so far this season. QPR away from home have been, ups and downs. I remember when they lost the Black the first game of the season, didn't even have a shot on target. That wasn't great. But yeah, QPR, last away game they had was a 3-2 away victory to Watford. So yeah, QPR, no real mugs away from home or at home. So it's going to be a really, really tough game. And I just really hope we can get a win because we were that close to get a win last night away to Stoke against Alex Neil, who's his first game in charge. And, there's some quality players. And it just didn't happen in the end. And, the bench was very, very strong. And a lot of people were very unhappy with Encher's performance off the bench yesterday, and Patterson, to be fair. And just a lack of running. And then, you got the senior players' lack of running. But then you start playing like Ollie Cooper, who was absolutely sensational last night. He was running the channel, giving it a go. He was a play in the first half where he skipped past 3 Stoke men and delivered a decent ball in the box. He had an overhead kick just wide in the edge of the box. He was full of confidence yesterday. And this is what really annoyed me about Martin against Middlesbrough with Congreve. He's a young lad. You don't sell a young lad off for 30 minutes. Congreve wasn't even on the bench yesterday, by the way. His confidence has just gone down. I really feel sorry for Congreve because, again, he's a very young and upcoming player. Ollie Cooper took his chance, thankfully, yesterday. And hopefully gets another start. Batshuayi has gone to Forest. Rumours have it that my channel is actually going to be called Nottingham Away Days. I've been signed by Door on Tour. Jesus. Yeah, this is a good question because there's kind of Swansea/Wales related. Dan James going to Fulham on loan. It is a weird one. Leeds, I think they're both for 25 million. Dan James from Man United. He's been playing for them. Maybe not starting, but he has been playing off the bench. So unless Leeds are bringing someone in, I don't really understand why you'd loan him to Fulham. You would probably think he starts at Fulham ahead of Cabano. And obviously, when Harry Wilson's fully fit, we got not Nico Williams, he's obviously from the Forest, but we'll have Harry Wilson, Luke Harris, and Fulham's under-23s, who looks very, very good indeed. And of course, Dan James, yeah, nice little Welsh correlation there going to Fulham. How come Swansea have only saying loans? It's most Championship mates. It's very hard to get permanent transfers in the Championship for good players. So it is what it is. Big up, Luca. Good, thanks, mate. What's the latest on Douglas Luiz? I know Arsenal put another bid in for him, but I'm not too sure what's happened there. Is anyone just going to leave or join Swans? Just got to work. Well, I only finished work at 6. And when I finished work at 6, I said on Twitter, anything happened? Everyone's like, no. So the latest, mate, is Perot and Obafemi are staying. It's been confirmed. Perot had a late interest from Leeds, but it was so late on, Swans just wouldn't negotiate, which is fair enough. Obafemi would have gone today if the price was right, but Burnley's offer was not good enough in terms of, money up front. They just wanted to do a lot of money in the add-on process, which Swans didn't really want to things. Yeah, Burnley couldn't get Obafemi. And like I said just now, if they want to play with Obafemi's quality, he's also going to start. Why not come in from earlier on the window? But yeah, Swansea are signing someone. A young lad from Brentford, Welsh, 19 years old, Finn Stevens. Looks quite good, to be honest. I did say in July I wanted him, so I do know a bit about him. Not just saying, he's going to be a good signing because we're signing someone, but I did personally watch him. I've seen him for Wales as well in the youth levels, and he looks very, very good pace. He basically Conor Roberts, but younger, obviously without the end product and experience. But yeah, excited, really excited about him, and just adds a bit more depth. We got Manning, Ogbeta if he gets a chance, Latabordia when he's back fully fit, Matty Saranola. So yeah, get a bit more depth. Dan James is probably not going to start with Solomon and Wilson injured. He will probably start for Fulham. This is the thing with loan players. You don't loan players to be bench players too. Forest, 24 players still going down. I would like Forest to go down, to be honest. It would be funny. I don't know about the situation of Cody Drammer at Leeds, to be honest. I would have liked him to come to the Swans just because he played with Cardiff last year and he was a very, very good player. I thought he was probably Cardiff's best player last year in that 4-0 drubbing. But yeah, I think we say that Leeds. Scored extra guys, QPR will touch on that in a moment, mate. Like I said, please smash like on stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel as well. There will be a vlog on Saturday. Potential night out, so it might have to be a Sunday upload. I am working after the game, so it won't be straight up after the game, but there is potential of another night out. So you'll have to follow me on social media to find that. Not Swansea content, would I take Sean Dyche if you're a Bournemouth fan for a manager? Well, yeah, of course. He's a very, very good manager. Also, not happening. We got rejected from a few times this window of sales, staying at Leeds. I think he's only got 1 year left in his contract, though, Cody Drama. So it'll be interesting. Louis Bayo gone to Burnley. I don't know who that is. You're signing Michael Heelick. Ooh, that's a good signing from Barnsley. I don't like Callum Styles personally from Barnsley. He can play left wing back, can play central midfielder. But yeah, it just wasn't B. But the thing is, right, what would you rank the transfer window? You can put it for your clubs as well. For Swansea, look, we lost Downs. We've replaced him with Allen. Obviously, Luke Cundle's come through the door as well for a bit more depth. But obviously, Downs, you look at him, he's not even playing for West Ham. I don't think he's going to be there that much longer. Kept Perot, kept Obafemi. Keeper situation's not great. Both keepers, when they get their chance, fumble. Yesterday Fisher had the chance to kick it long. It decides to faff out from the back. We can see the free kick, and then they score from a resulting free kick, which we couldn't defend. Bender against Oxford playing up from the back. Oh, my word. It's really poor watching that. So I would have liked to keep up, but it is what it is. So let me know down below. Like I said, we've not got rid of much Deadwood. We've not got rid of Bennett, Ogbeta. Ogbeta apparently had an offer accepted for him, but he didn't want to leave, which is up to him. I'll give her 7 out of 10. Look, it could have been better. Business should have been done a lot earlier. Like I said, we signed, if Vince even goes through, we signed 3 players this week. Why couldn't that be done a couple of weeks earlier in pre-season? So I'll give 7. Let's read some of yours. Nathan's given a high 9.8 out of 10. Our 10 is Curtis Nelson at the club and no striker yet. Well, Callum Robinson, touch wood, if he joins, he'll be decent. But knowing your luck with the injury crisis you have, you can't have signed new players. They do really well, like Abu Adams and there's another guy you'll probably remind me. And they get injured. Jamilu Collins, I think it was as well. Jeez, and one of them's out for the season as well. It's really harsh luck ours. We need to be shocking. We've been shocking the season. Dan Scofield needs to go. He got by. To be fair though, he's not great, but again, the investment's not there. So fair play from taking the job. See what happens. Non-force have agreed a deal to sign suit, or is a. Jeez, why? They've got Nico Williams. It's like they've signed this Atletico Madrid left back when they've just paid money for Harry Toffolo. They're signing Michy Batshuayi when they've got Emmanuel Dennis. They've just signed. They got Brennan Johnson. They got Tai Awoniyi. They got Sam Surridge. They just do it. They don't even need these players. It's weird. Cody Drammer is a blue. Well, if he hated that how much, he would have won. Saying that, though, Giles would have joined us in January, mate. Giles wanted to join us, but we couldn't afford him. So, Giles got recalled by Wolves, and he would have gone to us, but we couldn't afford him. But, yeah, 5 out of 10. No, I disagree with that, because I don't think Cardiff signed too many players. You've got to look at it. Cardiff let go a lot of players last season, especially a lot of experienced players. I know Morrison is still not registered a Cardiff player, but he's still training with them. They got rid of him, Marlon Park, Aidan Flint, the goalkeeper as well, Phillips. They got rid of a lot of experienced players, high earners as well. So Morrison, as much as I don't like Cardiff, I think he's done a really good job in the summer. The transitional period they're having as well. Of course, inconsistency is going to happen. I saw it with us last year. But I think Cardiff have some really good signings. 1 or 2 I can, say not too sure, but Abu Adams, really, really good player. Jamilu Collins again. Romain Sawyer scored 2 goals already. Random Horta, Callum Robinson. I think you're just being biased, to be honest. Thoughts us maybe signing Fitzstevens. I'll be very happy with that. Like I said, I want them in July. Again, what I don't know why he's taking so long to get him through the door, but he's Welsh again, so if he does well, maybe a potential World Cup call-up. Who knows? But yeah, I'm trying to think if Finns even plays. How many Welsh players will we have? We've got Cabango, Allen, Stevens, Cullen, Congreve, Cooper, Brandon Cooper, 7. It's not too bad, mind. Not too bad. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Such an unfortunate injury, honestly. Oh, this is what annoys me about Josh Bowler, right? Forest signing Josh Bowler for 4 million. You think, fair enough, good deal for everyone. Then they're loaning him to Olympiacos. Might as well just loan him back to Blackpool. You literally just hurt a championship club for no reason. It's like it shouldn't happen. You should only be allowed to own one football club. You should be allowed to own one football club and have no shares in other clubs. Like our owners, one of them has a partnership with DC United, who he owns as well. It's just ridiculous. But Cardiff are the first of the championship, sign half of the world's population. Cardiff have signed a lot of players, to be fair. Not as many as Forest, though. Explain if we didn't, we wouldn't feel that exactly. Yeah, where did you get that? Oh, Everton you got him from. Yeah, he played yesterday, or Tuesday. Happy with Blackman's businesses, would have liked another one, but that's why everyone says keep Diaz. Exactly. Now, I know people say, you're not going to get any money from Ben Burton Diaz next summer when he leaves, which, let's be honest, is probably going to happen. But if Diaz can get you into the playoffs or push, who cares? But, I'd like with Pro. If Pro's contract was at the end of the season, I'd want him to stay. Unless the offer was good, which, for Blackburn's sake, it wasn't good enough. But yeah, Diaz, as I've seen him against the season, a very good player. Was only fans gone. Favorite Swans play of all time. Probably meet you there. It's early days, Andrew. I know I said I want Oxford, but it's very emotional. Look, 7 days into the champ, 7 games in, we've still got 39 games to go. We've still got another transfer window. Look, we're not going to be this bad this long. No team really just does that. Some teams, Nottingham Forest, for example, last season, and then they just went up. This season, we were down, Blackpool, down. Now, the only way we can go now is up. Think that positively. Did Woodman get booed as well, by the way? I'm not too sure if he did. We lost Bowell at our own club. Again, maybe transfer speculations put his confidence off, mate. People say Cav had 7,000 again, saying that they didn't is a thing. I didn't really watch Peter Whittingham that much, but I'll tell you one thing about Peter Whittingham. Rest in peace to him. What a set piece taker he was. Didn't score against Angel Rangel though, but it was close. Would have made my day if that went in. I'm glad he has the confidence to push forward and shoot. The offer was 10 million for Ben Wright and Diaz, probably to keep him, and hopefully, yeah. And you got Bradley Dack fit as well now, so I can't believe Harris and Waters are still starting for you. I like Harris because he's a Swansea boy, and I like Waters because he liked Martin's post on Instagram when we beat you 4-0, but they're not good enough. Reece, you can't organise our defence. Yeah, but again, for example, Saturday now, Andrew, we get a goal back. Kabang gets himself sent off. That's not Martin's fault. Second half, Fisher was kicking it long. But then, for all of a sudden, he's decided to start kicking it short randomly because of the way we play. But Martin said at half-time, just kick it long. Individual mistakes, mate. Now, 17,000, it was a typo. Oh, here she is. The woman who supports about 15 bloody sides pops up. This Jade, right? She supports about 16 teams. I'll read her comment. Andrew, enjoy League One football because that's where you're going to be at least. Cardiff don't have to accept cockies for league positions. Yeah, but have you ever done double over Swans? Reece, we can still go down to 24th. Yeah, but we're only like 4 points off playoffs. It's early, Gary. Come on. Let's be positive. I'm the worst for negativity. Honestly. Hello, Jade. But I will go into the preview. I did mention it a little bit, but we'll go on predictions. We'll go into lineups. And then we'll go off the stream. I just wanted to do... I know it's not been a great preview in terms of QPR, but I can't do it tomorrow because I got a very long shift in work. Mate, he is... What? Mate, Jake Braley, who runs Pure FCFC vlogs, literally said to me and showed me proof that Mark Harris went to Alpha Comprehensive School. Now, Alpha, is in Swansea. Mark Harris always puts in his Instagram picture of the Mumbles. I don't know why, but he does. If he's a Cardiff boy, why would he come down to the Mumbles every bloody week? Because his family live here, because he's from Swansea. I'm telling you, he might not support Swansea, but he's from Swansea. I can tell you that. It's like Benga Bango. He's a Cardiff boy, basically. Doesn't mean he supports Cardiff. If he does, he does. I know Harris and Waters. Maybe they'll get loaned out in January. Wait and see. But I'm popular opinion, but for the January transfer window than the summer because it's short and you do more business. Like last January, St. Hannah's Wolf, Christie, was awesome. I was loving it. Finley Burns, but we won't talk about that. 1-0 United. Only in the cup we have Reece. Nah, that won't work. It's still Andrew. It's still Swansea. What happened to I got rid of it, mate. It wasn't getting enough views, and I'm not all about views, but it took me so long to edit. And obviously, I worked 2 jobs, so it just wasn't a thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he is. He's Swansea through. Oh, he's crap better on me. I wouldn't take him. Right. Mark Harris is literally the Swansea version of Liam Cullen. The fans love him because they're local, they're Welsh. But if Harris and Cullen were not from the United Kingdom, how much stick would they get? Let's be honest. I know you're a Cardiff. If Mark Harris was German, like Robert Glatzel, the much stick he had at Cardiff. So pretend Harris is from Glatzel's nationality, and we'll pretend Cullen's from Ed's nationality, Portugal. Imagine they wouldn't be here. But because this annoys me, because there's Welsh, people give them so many chances. If they're not good enough, they're not good enough. It's as simple as that. Close enough. Be close enough. But anyway, let me know your predictions for QPR on Saturday. It's going to be a tough game. QPR got a very, very good side indeed, led Chris Willock, Chair, Dieng, who has scored a goal this season, same as Obafemi. Dieng scored more goals than Harrison was this season. Oh, yeah, I probably would say Harris is better than Cullen. I would say that. But Cullen, I think Cullen's got more goals than Harris this season, if you're including the Carabao Cup. But yeah, let's go to predictions. No surprise they've got to keep that win. To be fair, it's not. I don't need to be a bias. Keep are a good side, and look, if we can just get, I know I said it's against Blackpool, and then we nailed it against Millwall, but we won't talk about it. You can just get that win, especially at home. Just get some confidence. You know, we've got 3 new potential signings making their debut on Saturday. You know, Perot stayed, Obafemi stayed. Ollie Cooper looks really, really good upcoming. Cabango's back from suspension. Let's be positive. You love a 0-0, don't you? 4-0 QPR, 2-2. Yeah, it is 2. It is at home. Yeah, it is at home. The next game after this is Birmingham away. Again, favourable game. And I think we've got Sheffield United then. McBurney and Brewster. 1-0 Swans, 2-1, 3-0. 2-0 QPR. I'm going to go. Will we keep it clean? Thing is, if I was Martin, I've got my line from there. I want to be positive, but keep her a good side. I'll go 2-1 Swansea, 2-1. I think we're. I don't know. I just so positive. Someone, even though we basically we didn't lose, but we drew. But we were so late on, feeling a loss. Even though we had a really crap result the other night, there's so many positives. Like I said, 3 new debuts. Obafemi stayed. Joel Perot scored 2 in 2. He is on fire. He stayed. Cabango's back from suspension. Nathan Wood looked terrific. Ollie Cooper, first start in the championship, was sensational. He had Clucas on toast. It's 3-0 Cuban now. We're going to win. 2-2. I go to the next away game coming to the Swans. Right, my lineup. In goal, Stephen Bender. Now, I know people will be thinking what you want about. I probably know Andy Fisher's going to start. But for me, what we were doing against Stoke very well after the first few shaky minutes, we just kicked it long. And that's where we got the first goal from. So if we're going to kick it long and not play around the back, Bender is the man. Because he can kick it long and he can save. And he can command the bloody box. So Bender and goal. Back 5. Manning on the left. Sernola on the right. Played well the other night, to be fair. 3, Wood on the right, Norton in the middle, Darling on the left. Cabango's back, but Wood was really good in midweek, and you can't drop him. Midfield 3, Fulton, Grimes, Allen. Very negative midfield, but we bossed that midfield in the first half against Stoke. Fulton was really good, and again, every time Martin seems to make substitutions, it changes the game for the wrong reasons. He took Fulton and Ollie Cooper off at the same time, then the midfield battle got lost. Centre of that midfield, got Ollie Cooper, up front Perot. Now, I want to start Obafemi, I want to start Parson, I want to start Inch, I want to start Congreve. But I'd really like that free midfield. You've got pace on the wings with Manning and Soranola. You've got Perot up front, who's so deadly. And then on the bench, you've got Patson, Entjam, Oxo Flex, Cundall, Congreve potentially, Liam Cullen. You know, there are plenty of bench options there. At least I don't have to worry about the live because I'm at wrestling. Oh, enjoy, mate. Enjoy. But if you've got any more questions, get them out. Transfer me. Otherwise, we will end the stream here. Like I said, vlog out Saturday. The vlogs this season have been really, really, really good. And I will be doing these previews live. Like I said, these usually will be a day before, but obviously because of work and stuff like that, I can't do tomorrow because I don't finish work till 10. So, yeah, it's just pointless uploading so late. But yeah, QPR, I think they're bringing about 800 fans now, which isn't too bad. We are still waiting for the first fans to bring 1,000 down to our stadium, but we are basically everyone's first away game. Not much better. Fulton Cooper looks very good, but I want to see this Oxoflex run. Again, potentially could be against Davey. Like I said, not really great decision to make a debut away to Stoke midweek. Opinions on Finn Stevens. I've said this a few times, but I'm looking forward to him. Welsh, right back, 19, going to be up for it. Yeah, just hopefully he can stay fit, mate, and hopefully he can do as well. Under 21 against Wigan was amazing. Keeper was outstanding. I didn't watch the game. I know he made a penalty save, Archie Matthews. I think he signed from Arsenal in the summer. But yeah, see what happens with the under 23s. And they won the other day. No, Obafemi is staying, and we leave it there. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. It's been a great stream. Don't think Swans are going to do any more business tonight. Apart from the announcement of Finn Stevens, great to see Perot and Obafemi stay, of course. Caban go back from suspension as well on Saturday. And yeah, just let's get the season going now. No more speculation. The players can focus. The players can get being the team, get being the manager, forget about the owners. Because, look, as much as I hate them, we're not financially in debt. That is wrong, Nathan. Carling is better than Madry. Let me know what you for Carling and Madry. Thanks for watching. Catch you all Saturday for the match vlog. Can Swansea City get their first win of the season?